Thank you all for coming today. On behalf of my sister Jennifer, Rodrigue, and myself, it's been a real blessing to have you all come out. My mom and my dad were very special people. My sister was also a very special person to take care of my parents in New Zealand, as she calls us, their journey home. I'd like to take this a minute to recognize Jennifer for all the selfless acts of love and kindness she gave to my parents. Bringing it up to note, I want to also acknowledge my mom and my dad, who were also people who served people with acts of selfish, no ambition, but to help to produce two good children, in Jennifer and me. Today we have patriarchs left of the family, Helen Means and Gwen Cow. What a different life it was. Thank you so much for pouring your lives into mine and my sister. Thank you, cousins, for being part of our lives. It takes quite a few people to raise children, and you all contributed in such a way. As life goes on and it got busier, we've all split up. We haven't seen people sometimes for 30 years. In the case of Don Means and me, we are actually cousins. But life does go on, and we do raise our families. So it's a poignant moment today when we're here with such a great assembly of people. Jennifer asked me to say a few words. My mom actually had a request of me. I had a chance to visit my mom in New Zealand 18 to 19 months before she passed. And at that time, my mom's body was frail, broken, in a wheelchair, glaucoma, kind of getting a little hard to understand things. And I was over at her house reading her Bible passages, and I happened to start reading Psalms 23. And I was quoting out of the NIV. And my mom instantly recognized the verse, and her eyes rolled back. She started reciting the psalm, as I was doing. And it was a little difficult to get through because I'm reading out of the NIV and she's quoting the King James, but she knew it from memory. And when she stumbled and got a little bit lost, I'd only have to say a few words and she'd pick right back up. And when I finished the psalm, she asked me, she says, "Will you please read the psalm? Should I have a memorial?" And her request took me back a bit, because all my life I can't remember my mother asking me to do anything for her on her behalf. As a matter of fact, anybody who's come in contact with my mother, I don't think asked anybody to do anything on her behalf. She was there for other people. And I thought, what an odd request to ask a son who she's never asked. When I was going through my challenging years of teenage years and I needed to clean up my act, I was to clean up my act for myself, not for her. So why would she ask me to read Psalms 23 on her behalf? As I studied the verse in these last couple of weeks to get ready for this moment, I realized that she wants to trick me again. Because the meat of the psalm actually turns the attention off my mother and puts it on the Lord Jesus Christ. In that moment when I was reading her the psalm and she remembered, I also realized something, that's where she drew her strength. And she must have been drawing that strength from a well that was very, very deep for all of her life. Because life wasn't easy for her, and it hasn't been easy for any of us either. But somewhere down deep, there was that inner strength, something that always wanted her and carried her on. And I realized the psalm was her food, was her nourishment, her water, her living water. So I'd like to read the psalm today. I know it's done quite a bit at funerals, Psalm 23. But when I do read it, I do want everybody to realize that it had very important meaning to both my mother and my father, that we're both celebrating both middles today. You know, my father was actually the role model for Jesus Christ on earth for me. A very kind man who taught me a lot of qualities traits. So without taking up too much time, again, thank you all very much for coming. It means a lot to Jennifer and I. And I'm going to honor my mom's last request to me. Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restoreth my soul. He guides me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou dost prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and thou hast anointed my head with oil. Surely goodness and loving kindness will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. We have a lot to be thankful for, those who have Jesus Christ in our lives. The mansion has been prepared for my mother and my father. And as we go through the rest of our lives, I hope that my mother and my father would bring back everybody a memory that there was an inner strength that helped them get through the hard times and the good times. And there was just more to life than just living life here on earth. They had an eternal vision, and they knew where they were going. Thank you, Mom and Dad, from the bottom of my heart. God bless you both. In Jesus' name. Amen.
I would just like to thank everyone for indulging me this time of year in burying my parents on the 65th anniversary of their wedding. Probably Aunt Gwen was the only one that was there amongst us. We tried to get some other people here, but they couldn't make it. And having taken care of Mom and Dad to the journey to the end, their declining years were not easy ones. The dying was easy, I'm thankful to say. But it's time to stop thinking and dwelling on that and to go back to the really vibrant, loving people that they were. And I trust all of you to help me with that job this afternoon back at the hotel as we toast their 65th wedding anniversary, their nice long lives and long marriage. And the rest of this program, Roxanne's going to say a prayer and lead us in the Lord's Prayer. And then I've got one more request that we all try and sing a hymn. And Debbie's going to lead it.
Which one?
And Helen, can we sing Amazing Grace together?
Oh, I think so.
We can do it.
We all can do it.
We're gonna look for the ball in the hole and go straight for the big one. Okay? Is that right, Sam?
One verse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If we can just bow our heads. Father God, we come before you in this very peaceful and beautiful setting, and we thank you for the lives of two of your children who have meant so much to so many of us. We just thank you for the heart that my Uncle Earl had, and that the faith that he had, that he never wavered, no matter how many times Jeff did things that were funny. And Lord, I thank you for my aunts, and I cannot thank you for her heart enough for being there, not only for their own children, but for all of her nieces and nephews as well. I always thought I was her favorite until I talked to other cousins and realized that she was just as much as part of their lives as she was in mine. Father, I thank you for the gifts that they've left us, who they were, and how they lived their lives to give us a way to go as well. And I thank you that they are up in heaven and that they are spending eternity with you, and that they are looking down now, and that their children are taken care of, and that their grandchildren are with them. I just thank you, Lord, for being such a glorious God, for loving us so much. I look forward to the time that we'll be with them again. In your Son's name. And the Lord be with you.
Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in
flowers. We'd like to have everyone